Yo. Oh. What's up? How y'all doing? Yo, is that fun? Yeah, I don't know how long the screen was dark for because I went to use the bathroom before like right after like I just started the stream. I'm like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom before I like start. So but yeah, hopefully that wasn't like the screen wasn't darkened for long. Just woke up from a nap like a minute before your notification popped up. Like an alarm or something. It wasn't dark for long. Okay. I suppose I came back in time. Alright. Hopefully the audio is good. I didn't know if like I wanted to adjust it or not. Like I adjusted it before I started, but yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. I think sorry, let me go back. I think it's fine. Originally I thought there was no audio when my volume was too low. Should I bump up the volume then right now? Or like, because I have it all at 1, but I don't know if that's or I guess if anything I can just increase the OBS's audio instead, because I feel like the difference between 1 and 2 is kind of loud, but I mean like this maybe. There's higher sound once you move the options in the game. Okay, well, I'll keep the options here at a 2. Then because like I don't want the game capture volume to be too loud. I think right here should be fine. Let's play this game. Hopefully, I think that is it too loud? Is that good? Hopefully, yeah, I hope it's not too loud. I feel like all these freaking games like that I've been playing have different levels of sound. Like they could all be at like 50% or something, but it's louder than me. Okay. Okay, then I'll keep it up. I'll keep it at a 1 then. I think the difference between 2 and 1 is just kind of like, oops, a little too much. Oops. All right. Then I will increase this a bit and then decrease this a bit. I don't want the game to be too low. All right, how about now? Is it good? Good. Okay, then let us begin. Ooh. Hoof, hoof. Is this auto? Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? Is it text auto? Is this supposed to be auto? Because I'd rather not, in case I don't read all of it, but... Oh my goodness. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Oh god, it's a big hammer. Bonk. September 8, 9:08 a.m. Strict Court Defendant, Lobby Number Uno. Ooh. Okay, it's not auto. It was just for that one scene. Why is that your ringtone, bro? What a nightmare. Bet it was because this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Oh, what's happening? Talk about a close call. Hate to do this to you, but... He looks familiar. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I swear, that guy looks like some character I know. I just can't put my finger on it. A few minutes later, the District Court defended Lobby number 1. Ooh. How long has it been since I played the first one on stream? I think it's been a while. Oh. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. A good while. Yeah, it's been like... I think last time I streamed... Oh no, was it like 2022? Ah! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Yeah, she has like Kazui's like not flowers, feathers. Why did I say flowers? We were still in pandemic when we first began. As for when you ended, I don't recall. I just know it was sometime in 2022 maybe, so it's been like a long time. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Oh wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What's this girl babbling about? The first time you played this, I was eating spaghetti. It's like the one detail that you remember. It's the food that you ate. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You made me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? See. What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Dang, I got amnesia. Bailiff, the trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Brother. Ah, someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp? The cartoonish gulp sound effect. September 8, 10 a.m. Courtroom number 2. Also, you like the background? I made that. I slapped the courtroom background and just copy pasted a bunch of those yelling speech bubbles. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie. Is it Bird, I believe? I like it. Thanks. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, this guy again. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Maddie voice. Thanks. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Bonk. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I... We weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. He. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Oh, that's my guy. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Same. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. Such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. That's an interesting name for a park. Expose. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Yeesh, rough landing. The Details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Look at this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Cool. A picture. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There's a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed here. There, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button. The R button, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R button? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Okay, let's see here. The badge. It's my all-important badge. Shows that I'm a defense attorney. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death, that is, what is September 6th? 6/28. Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. I'm not gonna lie, my brain just doesn't know how to function properly when the months are in numbers for some reason. Like, I see like, I don't know, 8/27. I'm like, which one's the 8th month? January, February, March, April. I'm like counting with my hands. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. And then the photo. Okay, so the glasses were found under the body. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held onto them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day, I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Ugh. Your Honor. Gabe, yo, it's Ginto. What's up? How's it going? We just started the game. We're on, like, not too long ago. How's it going? I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Bonk. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Sure. Ow. Okay. There is something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. This piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. That does say Maggie. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. I already know that something's not right. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. That's so well written for someone's kicking the bucket. Also, I'm pretty sure in the autopsy it said he fell and broke his neck. I don't know how you would be able to neatly write someone's name after that, but... Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? Guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. You does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Well, damn, Phoenix. I know. Exactly, he didn't have a chug splash. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, let's cross-examine this hoe. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. That's true. Or at least we think that's true. Managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. Sir, with this piece of evidence, or whatever. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. Wait, what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Well, first off, we're gonna... going to present... let's see... Actually, before that... Oh, wait. Profile. Maggie... I'm assuming it's Bird. My client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. I doubt it's Byard. I'm gonna say Maggie Bird. Winston Payne. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Dick Gumshoe, detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Okay, well... Wait. Maggie? Actually? Actually, that's not how you spell Maggie. Oh, what is it? Bro just froze with his hand like this. What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take out on my opponent. What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. It's just freaking high-pitched voice. What are you trying to prove with this fetal exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court records. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. What? It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. Bro, you didn't even recognize your, like, underling's name was misspelled. Okay. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. You'd be surprised, Phoenix. How many years have we been dating? Like 2 years, and it's like, spell my name. Maggie. We're breaking up. And then she killed him. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. She spells it Maggie. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. Let me cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. White. Alright. I'm going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about the marriage. Day of the incident happened to be victim's birthday. I got our presents. Okay, what was this? Hold it! You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. Even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. Wait, I need to know what the present was. Please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Okay. Let's just press him. Should I consider it woman, pal? So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor... Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. Baseball glove, yeah, press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Don't say that out loud, bro. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. Hey, what do you mean by that? As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Bonk. Very well. If you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Oh, it looks like a banana. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow, and that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Bonk. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yeah, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Okay, let's hear it. We first looked into the handwriting. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name on it with his right hand. Yeah, it's a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, well, I already know what's up with this. Alright. Scratches. Confirmed. The victim wrote with his right hand. Okay, well, if we look at this... That's a... Take this! Oh, wait, wrong button. Take this! He's not right-handed. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom-made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? It's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Oh, wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Wah! I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Drawn, like... A left-handed person could not have written the message with his right hand. I mean, technically they could have, it's just... Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. So we're forgetting the important detail that he broke his neck when he fell off. So, you know... What if he could use both? Yeah, do we know that he's... Maybe he's good with both left and right and just likes to be left-handed in baseball. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No. It's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor? The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. That's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. You joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Nanny? Bonk. And what did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order, order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. Let's see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Bonk. And then they just go out to play in the park. Yay, recess. I will save. I will save over this. I was testing something, don't mind that. Oh, look at the... Wait. January, February, March. Yeah, May 6, 2022. Sheesh, that was the last time. That was the final, like, last time we played this game? I was right, it was 2022. A long time ago. Yeah, if you see files from, like, this game, it was just, like, me just testing some stuff, so don't mind that. Amnesia? Like the game? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to you. I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. What the frick? Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem that you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. And I wrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. Who's Roger? It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Why does it have the same... Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. So, maybe this person is the real culprit. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah, you're here all along. You're so... Look what it is. You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Look at our pout face. Back! Now what the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Man, it feels nice to see Maya again. One of the real ones. Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. I see. List of unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of a con artist group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Sheesh. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Nope. He doesn't know. Glug, glug, glug. All the pieces of Exodia. 11:54. Bonk. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on... There is no need to give a preface? Preface? Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. A drifter? He likes to drift? Hey! It's that guy. Please state your name for the court witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. When you said prosecution, I thought you said prostitution. Oh, I did not read any. Oh. Selection process, okay. Well, I missed about half of what he said. He was just yapping. When you said prosecution, I thought you said prostitution. Of course you did. Yes, yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he? Human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, woman, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Deja vu. Richard Wellington. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? He drifts in Mario Kart. It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know. Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... Bonk. What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Bro's just a professional yapper. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Wait, what? That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How could you be so calm? Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying. Bonk. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. You Mario Kart player. Let's see. Hold it! So you're at a park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. Well, I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. Past 6 p.m. Okay, we don't care about that. Police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there, and my lady. Only thing I saw was the. Press this. The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Yeah, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Well, I think we know what it is. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, yeah, It's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? No, I've lost my mind. Alright. Okay, that was not a banana, that was a baseball glove. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw, right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? We both did the finger thing. But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, knows nothing about baseball, has bad eyesight. Yeah, you were bad. Your eyesight sucks, bro. How did you mistake that for bananas? By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You... Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? The broken glasses are his. Your Honor, it is a very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I do not think so. Objection overruled. You're the one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to give a Galileo. Oh, okay. Possibility that they have found out if I can glove out bananas. However, if you from afar, do you think there's a room for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Uh-oh. How about a witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. Joan of Arc put her death, brave, courageous, holy, powerful, righteous people, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I really don't care. Which boils down to you... Wait, what? Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. This man is guilty as sin. The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I got a lot of questions for you, you stupid looking... Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or do they not teach that at your pitiful school? I think people learn about how to call the police in college. Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court records for a sec. Eh? Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. Yeah, I'm gonna press that as well. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day, but suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. Okay, something's off about... Let's look at... Time of death, 6:28 p.m. Victim fell... Wait a minute. 6:28 p.m. immediately. Okay, well something's not right. 6:45. He says he immediately called the police, and it was 6:45 when he made the call. But he died at 6:28. You dummy. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? My brain is so massive. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah. Mr. Wellington, yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question, bitch. Spit it out, ho. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. I don't know how to read that. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard of that old genius? Oh, okay. Here we go. He's yapping again. Enough. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Back off. Who do you think I am? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here is it. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to say here it is, but... Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Bonk. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. I doubt that, because... Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make out outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Well, that's easy. Crime photo 1 shows a phone booth right there next to the body. He should not have taken 15 minutes to get to the phone booth that's like 2 steps away unless he's like Velma from Scooby-Doo type blind. So take that, ho. It's quite simple actually. Please take a look at this. Look at this photograph. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there's something is wrong with you. No, it's a phone booth. That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh, no. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order, order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Yeah, I think I have an idea. There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Okay, well, that's because let's see. Let's think carefully here. Because he's the one that murdered. Which one do I use though for this? I don't think he called him because he was writing he was doing this. He was okay. So what happened was he killed Dustin, and during the 15 minutes he fabricated evidence before calling the police. So I'm gonna use this one. Okay, never mind. That was not the right one. All right. That wasn't it. I know which one. Okay. It's not that one. It was. If it's not that evidence, then it's this. He's a con artist. Okay, that wasn't it either. Maybe his like ID. The profile, I mean. Well, he didn't have his phone, and he didn't use the phone booth right away because I feel like I know the answer. I'm just trying to figure out which evidence am I supposed to use to progress One of these guys' IDs or the phone. I mean, I have plenty of tries left, so I can just pick the ones that I think are right until... Okay, no, it's not this one. Okay, then... Oh, wait, is it... No. The glasses? Aha! Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find... Gah! Okay, I just... See, like, I knew... Man is suspicious. I was just like, for some reason, didn't know which evidence I wanted to use. Okay, that makes sense. Members of the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Because he's nearsighted. He didn't see the... Well, I mean... Maybe... I mean, I don't think... Even if you're nearsighted, there's no way you didn't see that. You just... Probably just willingly waited, like... Waited a bit and just did whatever you were doing in the 15 minutes. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? The One Piece is real. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Order, order. Now, wait a sec. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. They broke during the confrontation. Yeah, like he just landed on his glasses somehow. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, doesn't the prince grab the culprit's glasses? The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. Oh, and that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Oh. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I am doing. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. What does that mean? Huh? Deep six? What is that supposed to... I've never heard that phrase before. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Bonk. Order, order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer... In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie, or Maggie? That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was no way. There was a way. And Bird told us. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. That the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Okay, now, it was the phone. Either that or Maggie. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why you... How did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Haha. You're her blue badger hoodie? I didn't even notice that. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie with a Y, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie with an I. Dum-dum. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Uh-oh. Bonk. Order, order! But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Bonk. Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. Okay, so assuming this is his phone, and he's a potential con artist, since the numbers were con artists were saved on this phone that's allegedly his, I will have to say the reason he killed him was because he went to the meeting place to, what do you call it, to get his phone, but then he saw the police, so, aka Dustin, so maybe he tried to kill him to prevent him being exposed as being a con artist, so, the murder killed the victim because of this. The defense is obviously haphazardly throwing out evidence in desperation. Oh, is that not the right one? Oh. Okay, then... This. Okay. I feel like this is a common thing when I play these games. It's like, I know the answer, but I just use the wrong evidence. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone that the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. Oh, what? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. I don't know about that. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is This is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is looking into the group, a victim of that group, a member of that group. He's a member. You're one of them, aren't you? Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Now we're going back to this. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. And maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, I see. Maybe that slime boss saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. What's his punishment? Execution. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very, very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Oh, is this one It was the policeman! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Bonk. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Ha. Ha ha ha. Yo, he's freaking out. Ha 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 ha, wah 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 wah. Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-grade education. What's that supposed to mean? Evidence. Evidence! Ugh, that guy is really oh, I get to read all that. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. It's to despair. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? Ha 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 ha, hee 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 hee, I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Feels good to see you squirm. Hey yo, what? You do seem to have a problem on our hand with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Slam. Your Honor. This is bad. You can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be, maybe fingerprints on the phone. The phone's stored numbers. Stored numbers? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we were trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about what phone numbers are stored in it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Ugh. The jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Cell phone. Fingerprints? Got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, brother. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Ah, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number store on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You gotta be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember! His face. Oh my god. And back at the beginning of the game. Oh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's when... Now he remembers. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. Who's Scott? I know. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that? Bonk. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? Who are you? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. Hehehe. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bone apple teeth. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Wait and see. Raise an objection. Hold it. Ho? Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present what? One piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. You gonna cut me off? I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Oh my gosh. 3. Present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Okay, let's see. So... He must have taken... So did he call me through my phone? Oh, I can't even save. Alright, well. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. The judge's business card. Wait, what am I doing? This is the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. Huh? You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Oh my god, look at her phone. It looks just like her. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... That's the phone he's holding. What? Why is my phone... What is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No. I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Yeah, checkmate, stupid. Oh, he's choking himself out. Hey, yo. Yep. Mods. Subjecting to horror beyond human comprehension. So, that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then, to Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Let's go. That is all. This court is adjourned. There you go. 216. Oh my god, look at our eyes. Wow. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. My whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? It's worse that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. She's in charge of summoning in my shiny luck. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It's just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too. Ugh, what a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person... I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but... maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. Dang. Not worth remembering. And this girl... Maya? You... finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. We have. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Yay, episode 1, the end. He didn't turn on his backup. You seen that phone? Does it even have backups? Okay, let's... you know what, we can save here. That was no accident. Oh. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Oh, what the hell? That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? That was pronounced. I finally get to see you again, and Inigo. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Oh gosh, Maya's in trouble again. Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. June 16, 3:34. Who the hell's you? What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. This is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. Well, that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. That thing is $1,500? About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl... I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Turner Gray. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Yeesh. I see now. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? Your clinic sucks. It's like a funeral parlor instead. No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes. I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. Must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. I love that face she makes. It's like she's up to some like mischievous plan. She's up to some something devious. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. She's got that face. That mischievous. Me? That is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 125, Kurain Village. Or I'm assuming it's Kurain or Kurain. Kurain. This is Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. Oh my god, that forehead. Little girl. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Also, I smacked the table, my bad. Oh, well... Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Okay, let's... Oh man, it's been so long since this point and click stuff, man. Rustic thatched roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. What, did I read that? They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fae Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Okay, how about this? Giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kurain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. An old bus stop. It says Kurain Village on the signpost. Buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. The morning bus, afternoon bus, and the night bus. Old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Okay. Let's talk. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha ha ha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? Tabloids? That's what I thought. Hahaha, I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yup. Terrain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, well, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. I see. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Heh. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Ooh, that sounds good. Forehead looking like a pearl. Massive forehead, but that's a very adorable looking kid. Head pat. A lot. Your entire hand could probably fit that forehead. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Alright, well, we've already explored. Let's move to the meditation room. Or did it say? Yeah, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manner. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Oh, thanks. Alright, let's take a look. See? The store leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Okay. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. How to save money. Yeah, I could use that. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. And that seems to be everything. Okay, let's talk. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. Why is my nose so itchy? I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. Home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Yeah, sure, let's move. To the... Oh. Before we go in, let me go here. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. Looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Okay, I want to see this though. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Okay. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this, so every family has to burn their own trash. I see. Okay, well, there's nothing else then. We'll just... Oh, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There is bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I'm just gonna examine everything. First time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. A small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gorp. There's bedding spread out on the floor. There's someone sleeping over there. She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. To wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Alright then, let's head back and move to the meditation room. And move to the channeling chamber. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? She's talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First, a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who said I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Okay, I want to inspect first. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. There's an empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I see. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface and some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. You really didn't have to talk down to me. Not that much of an idiot. Okay, is that it? Oh, seems like it. I guess we'll talk. Why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Phoenix, a little bit, it's a little rude to say that. Good sir! Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. It's like Neji and Hinata, the main branch and then like the side branch. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. Also, I'm going to keep sipping this infinite supply of tea that I'm drinking with this giant cup. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I suppose you'd mind if we observe the session? Do not ever even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain technique cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh yes, I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. Haha. She was about to diss her daughter in front of her. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Sheesh. Anyways, I'm out of here. Okay, then let's move. Oh. Hey, you. Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, look who it is. Oh, well, that'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, a lot of hair, a lot of heart. Who are you again? I know you. A lot of heart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, a lot of heart. Ah, so I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. So was she the one sleeping in that mattress or whatever? Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. I was just there. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and the honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. I guess I'm left out. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. America, baby. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lana up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Dang. She said, shut your stupid ass. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Ask Morgan what to do. Bitch, I don't care what she wants me. I'm breaking into that chamber. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're going to have to break the door. We're going to have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is, don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Hell yeah, brother. Cue the Danganronpa body discovery music. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me, so I killed him. What? Lana, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Granny. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. Oh man. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, what's up, Trip? What's up? How's it going? Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lada, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging, not research. I guess it's the same thing. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's really controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Okay. Is that it? Oh, I actually haven't seen this yet. Meditation room, channeling chamber, winding wave, side room. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do. Should we head back? Chillin', how's it going today? You know, doing alright, playing some Ace Attorney. You know, it's been a while. Ah, Mr. Wright. Svei, how's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. Ugh. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Or Jim? Did you say Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. I hope, yeah, you know, I'm also chilling as well. It's a pretty normal day. The police are busily running here and there. Yeah, I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Okay, let's go. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. Dang. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed and then he was shot. Interesting. Okay, then let us move elsewhere. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh. That is, like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh. No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Miney. Like Innie Meeny Miney. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Wait, so she's the one that recommended this place to the Dr. Gray? Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Okay, I guess we'll talk to her. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. What the frick, the face she's doing? Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested that channeling, Dr. Gray. Why so quiet? You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long, long time ago, I was, like, a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Alright, then. If you have nothing else to say, I'm leaving. There's no one here, as usual. Ack! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Oh, look at her face now. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Where'd she go? Imagine she took over Maya's body and ended up killing the doctor. Oh my goodness, the dangerous child. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lada? God, don't let it be me next. Hey, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. No, not the child, the red hair girl? Oh. I was gonna say, I'm like, that would be pretty dark. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Oh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. Scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Want their photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? So a paparazzi? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? What do you mean by that? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. I actually did, 2 even. The Seance murder. Sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lada? Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. And there she goes. I don't know who's scarier, Lada or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Back to the room. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem. Alright, everyone listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fame Manor tonight. Oh my god, you just completed Danganronpa chapter for the Spirit Still Dead to do it again? Oh yeah, you're correct. At least this time we don't have to deal with an anthropologist that, you know, crushes on his sister, you know, that kind of weird shit. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. I mean, if you were in Danganronpa 3, you would know this is not as weird. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. All this spirit stuff. Oh, man. Ugh. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. Hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. ASAP. 10:34. Nick, Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Oh. So, you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time, too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This sounded like kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Snap it. Stop it. Yeah. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Oh. I don't want to eat it. Alright. Actually, I'm going to call it for today. We'll have to investigate next time I stream this game. Well, you know, pretty interesting. We'll have to look into what went down next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, I would want to stream a little bit longer, but I got, you know, a little bit late, so I'll call it for today. Appreciate y'all hanging around. Let's see. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you for hanging around. You know, hope y'all look forward to more of Ace Attorney. Of course, I'm gonna cycle between this game and Danganronpa. We're gonna shiny hunt as well. It'll probably be a mix between shiny hunting and this game. Maybe like I'll play like Fighters or some other fighting game if I feel like it. But mostly it will be like shiny hunting and Ace Attorney and Danganronpa on Saturdays. So we look forward to that. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, hope y'all are enjoying it. I'm really excited because I mean I've only seen the anime for Ace Attorney, so I haven't played the games before. But also, I mean, then again, also just my memory is a little bit fuzzy with what happens in Ace Attorney. So that's why instead of just watching the anime this time, I wanted to just play through all the games. Sometime in the future, I've been thinking like maybe I'll also like stream other Ace Attorney, like the Chronicle games, and there's like, you know, Apollo Justice, and now they recently from the Nintendo Direct they announced the one with Edgeworth, which is fun. Alright, I see Twip and Woo are both live, so I'm gonna do a coin toss to who to raid. We'll do heads, Trip, tails, Woo. So let's flip the coin, and we get tails. So we shall raid Woo. Alright, so put the raid command. Wait, I was assuming that I have time this week, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna try to shiny hunt again, see how that goes. If not, then I'll let y'all know in the server. You know, I always do. Catch y'all at, ooh, he's playing what, Fortnite? Maybe with Trip. They're like streaming together and like playing Fortnite or something. Alright. Hopefully I spelled his name right. No work this Thursday. Yo, let's go. Okay, I have the name. Alright, catch y'all there. I'm going to relax because I'm a little bit aching today. I don't know why. Alright, I'll catch y'all at the stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope to see y'all next time. And